Game has begun. Okay. Gonna do a few things to end before for this episode. The DLC, and then a few more of the side missions. Are you ready? Okay. Hello. And do I sound alright?
You've already been talking.
But do I sound okay?
Yes.
Okay, one second. Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 9. Right? Part 9? I just looked too, and I fucking look like such a jackass. Yes, part 9. Many things have happened since the last episode when we did Control. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion remaster came out. The fucking Claire Obscura is blowing up the internet with how fucking good it is. Revenge of the Sith is coming back into theaters technically today because it's Friday now. What else happened? Oh, Final Fantasy XIV got Cosmic Exploration finally, so now you can do that. More stuff. I know more stuff happened. What else? You remember anything? The Switch, I think the Switch 2 got its
Yeah, that's what I was
pre-orders.
remembering the Switch
Got its pre-orders out, and I don't know. I thought about pre-ordering it, but it's 5 big ones. So I'm thinking about waiting because I remember when the Switch 1 originally came out, it had a bunch of problems. And oh, someone from someone ended up stealing a Switch 2 in from the fucking factory. I showed you the video. But lots of oh, and Andor season 2. Andor season 2 came out too. So lots of things have been coming out.
I thought we were just talking about video games, not
Well,
just.
TV shows, video games, movies that got the fuck Predator Badlands was announced too. That looks pretty cool. But anyways, that's just all the stuff that happened this week. Anyways though, today Bring Down the Sky. We got a message from I think Admiral Hackett telling us the terrorists had hijacked the asteroid is it X-57? And he wants us to help find someone, the hostages that were taken over by the terrorists. And we have to take down each of the torches. So those thingies over there. Round thing? That?
That, no. No. That. To your left.
Left?
That.
That's a hill. That?
Blue thing.
That's the planet we're heading to. If we don't fucking hurry, this asteroid hits the planet, and because it's so big and going so fast, it will bad things will happen. It is end of the world level scenario. Body of G. Mendel? Yes, but for a different planet. This victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. Engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about the single points of failure. I'm surprised our Serpent's comms work half as well as they do. When Slajges shows up to relieve me, I'm gonna see if I can get the old girl back up and running. At some point, I need to start getting rid of some shit because I'm getting full on my inventory. But anyways, we have to hurry. Oh, and then the side quest of finding the missing engineers that are out here. There's a bunch of missing personnel that we have to find for a character that we meet up with later. Oh, and this is also the first time you'll meet a new species of alien. You'll see right now when we get to the first torch.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm... Damn it. Go.
Down. One last turret. It's fucking behind a sheet. There we go. Alright. Before we go into the installation that'll handle the shutting down of the torch, there's a little something over here. Oh, I don't know. Let's see if we can make it. Wait, who is that, by the way? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. There we go.
On my way.
Way up here. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57, rocking this rock since 2182. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Radio X-57, talk hard. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. This is what? What genre is this? Oh. 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 Now this thing is tough. Alright. What do you think these aliens look like? Well, look at the screen. Hold on, I'm gonna save right here, actually.
Someone's having some big
The Batarians.
Batarians.
Barak! Check! Check! Release the Varren!
If I had to describe... oh god.
Shields!
Shields. What? Why are you guys just standing around? Oh, fuck. My gun is overheating. Bastard. Let's see. Keela, Tali, and Garrus. Damn it, these guys have immunity. If I had to describe the Batarians, it would be space North Korea? They aren't as advanced as the other species, but through propaganda and slave trading, they kind of gaslight their population into believing they are the best of the best. Let me see.
In the
Here.
early 2160s,
A little
the Alliance began
rundown
aggressive
on them.
colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
Oh, and a little fun fact of trivia about them. Batarians consider some of the other species lesser because they don't have as many eyes as the Batarians. It doesn't really have any, like, how do I phrase this? It's not even like a cultural thing, it's just like, oh, you guys don't have as many eyes as us, you guys are fucking lame. I always thought that was funny.
Clear.
But, funny enough, one of the origins that you can get as Shepard is that, I think either on a mission, or, no, if you pick the Spacer origin, your family actually gets attacked on by, Batarian slavers, and you go to Torfin, where, the Alliance sets their attack, and you, as Shepard, kill hundreds upon hundreds of Batarian pirates. It's considered a kind of a renegade origin thing, so that's why I don't really pick it. But it's an interesting bit of backstory, if you choose to have it. Ooh, god damn. That's some good leveled gear. I think the highest rank that it goes to in this game is 10, and one of those was level 9. Let me see, actually. The hammer, 9. There you go. Why is this tire just in here? I think that was a glitch. There. Torch. How many Omnigel do I have? 62? Let me get rid of some things. I'll get rid of anything that's below a 7. Okay, that's good enough for now.
I think that the torch is offline. Was that you?
Who-
Can you hear me?
Who are
Who
you?
is this?
What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
What do they want?
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. But if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I'll...
I've gotta go. Good luck.
So, also another fun fact about the Batarians and their colonies. So, one of the planets the Batarians colonized was this forest world, right? But no, they were terraforming it to make it like grow plants at an accelerated rate so they could live there. But the thing with it, and it's a planet we eventually do visit. In the next game, we visit it, but the issue with that planet is the plants grow hyper fast to the point where in a few years the planet is going to be dead because the plants are growing so fast they're sucking up the nutrients from the planet so fast nothing will ever be able to grow there again. So they effectively killed the planet because they didn't know what they were doing. But we're the bad guys because we want to do things the right way. Ooh. Let's get out of here. First torch down out of I don't know how many. Is it weird I kind of like this little tune that's playing right now? Bless you. Oh!
Hey.
Oh, what?
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
What? Don't
Takes
worry
more
about
than that
me.
one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until...
Excuse me.
Well... Guess I'm not much of a soldier.
Just be more
I
careful.
know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen,
Okay.
we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
How bad is this going to be?
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite.
But worse.
There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony,
global
the planet. There'll be a climate shift,
wildfires,
mass extinctions.
not just
the
in the
ecosystem
impact
won't
site,
recover for thousands of years.
everywhere.
Millions, maybe.
There'll be a climate shift, max extinctions, won't recover for thousands of years, millions maybe. What if it lands in the water?
Land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
So no matter what end of the world scenario, so we gotta stop it.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
It's funny you mention that. During the first Contact War, when the Turians invaded Earth, they dropped asteroids onto Earth. And they learned that from the Krogans because the Krogans did that to them. Isn't the cycle of violence fun?
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge.
Balak.
They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these ones are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... this isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
You know, funny enough, most Batarians are actually bad. Because remember what I said, Space North Korea. But anyway, I think that's all I
Batarians
need.
everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Can you shut them off?
Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Where would you crew? Where would
Any
your
idea
crew
where I
be?
can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
At least one is dead. I found one already.
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other 2 are still out there. You never know. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
One of them got away.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Fair enough.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up in orbit from the planet's surface.
Excuse me.
The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
Stay out of
You'd
sight.
better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you,
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
I was gonna say, you can pick up one of the guns of the dead ones in the back. Because I'm pretty sure those will be better than the little itty-bitty pistol you got there, friend. Alright, let's see. The map. There's at least 3 more torches in this area. Do you think you could work on an asteroid? Doing mining?
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on.
Level up. You. And you.
Securing point.
Let's see, I'll put one into first aid and then one into commando. Garrus. Yeah, that's easy enough. And I'll save here. Just in case some shit goes down with the fucking explosives. 'Cause I have a feeling something might happen. Those are... What? I say Garrus, switch to your fucking sniper. Ouch. Okay, see, this is why we save. Sniper. Where the hell? Dick.
patched up. Good to go.
Alright. Bombs are destroyed, so I'm going to move up with the ship. There we go. Have sort of a itchy throat right now, so if you hear me cough, I'm sort of I am sorry. Oh, god damn it.
Here it comes.
Two more guys upstairs. 3. Overheated my gun. Talk. Friendly.
Are you there? You've got to hurry.
Second
It
torch.
really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches?
I thought he wasn't saying anything glitching.
I won't ask you again.
Damn. They killed her brother.
Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
So she gave her silence so that they can't find us. I think because she knows the cost of what would happen if we fail. Okay. Let's see, there's a map I'm looking at right now to find the rest of the guys. One of them is... Excuse me. Do you think you'd be able to do that? Sacrifice someone to save millions. Yeah. It took guts to make the decision, I'll say that much. But it wasn't her fault. It was the Terrans' fault. Let's see. What is this? Door came off. Oh shit. This body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussions. Good trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantly. Damn.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Damn. So they fucking blew open the door, killing her. I think the motives are explained once we get to like the final torch and, you know, stop them. But why do you think they're doing this? From what I've told you, what do you think their motive for destroying a human colony? Because I'll give you a little hint as to their motives. Normally, the Batarians, they don't kill the people when they invade a colony. They like to enslave people because slaves get money. But here, they're just killing everyone. Orders from who, though? You tell me. he is not involved in this, I'll say that right now. No. Saren, the main bad guy, is not involved in this little thing. Because I'll tell you this now, Saren's a bad guy, but he doesn't want to destroy planets. And this plan would destroy the planet. Guess we'll find out. Fueling station? Those are marked fuel tanks. This computer lists a complete cargo manifest of the containers outside. It is mostly uninteresting. Excavation equipment and parts for prefabricated work shacks. A footnote catches your eye. Explosives moved to grid reference 32-4-16 for safety. Explosive cache. What genre? That sounds like elevator music. I'd probably go insane listening to that every day. Pirate radio. Oh, damn. Oh, it's literally a storage of grenades. Cool. So if you were low on grenades, well, there's some for you right there. Okay. Main facility? No. Fusion torch right there. think this is the last torch, too. And then we just engage with the main facility. Oh, 1 second. Is this better? Okay, good. Wait, high explosive? Oh, baby boy. Hold on, let's see. One more missing engineer. And the last one is off.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Oh. Alright.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
Peacefully?
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Excuse me.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
It's gone too far.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
It is up to you.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
Why follow
So
him?
why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Forget
You always
Balak.
want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Quicker.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Thank you. Solved it peacefully for once. But also the stupid bastard said this doesn't have to end in violence, and yet he kept fucking talking about going like, oh, whatever he wants he gets. So what did you want me to do? Just leave you alone? And you just fucking don't fight us? We would have to fight you no matter what. Did you want us to just die so fucking you guys didn't have to die? Ridiculous. Hold on, there's 2 up here and then 1 over here. I think one of them is the body of the last engineer. Oh.
On my way.
It looks like he died from a shingles shot through his helmet. Likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in his service pack. Bless you. Oh, so this is probably fucking where the dude went to go die. Communications are down, and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I am arming the defensive drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. Oh, shit. And those are the defense drones. And reduce it all to Omnigel. What's in here? Reduce to Omnigel, and I'll take the assault rifle. One last thing before we go to the main facility and end the DLC. Excuse me. That's another container up there. I swear to God, if this is another pirate radio station. Oh, it's another body. The scorching on this victim's heart suggests he escaped the burning interior of his vehicle only to be gunned down by his assailants. Damn. So I found 4 guys? Alright, we found everything. Let's go to the main facility now. Let me ask you something. Do you want this to end peacefully or violently? Well, let me phrase it in another way. The leader of the terrorist organization, would you rather he get away, or would you rather he end up dead? Okay, but what if it came at the expense of the hostages? No? Alright, we're coming up on the facility now. 6 turrets. They're not activating. Oh, I spoke too soon. One's on a moving platform? Oh, that's kind of cool. In a annoying sort of way, because now they can block my shots. But that's clever thinking. Putting the fucking turrets on a what I assume is a cargo lift, so you can move them, so they can have more mobility to take down targets. Alright. This is where it all ends. Wait, let me see. How much? Only 32? So it's all armor mods and gun mods, I guess. Ooh. Shh. No shield boost. Ooh, shit. These guys are coming from all over. Crap. Oh shit, Garrus is getting swarmed. And he's down. Oh my god.
On me.
Shepard. Finally, some action.
Human! You humans.
We've reached the end.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
What are you doing?
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the council.
I don't answer to the council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
1 second. It's not so easy.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Bullshit. Bullshit on so many fucking levels. Because before the humans came here, they were doing the exact same shit to the fucking other races too. This isn't the first time they become pirates or some shit like that. This is just fucking, they have a scapegoat in the humans to be like, you made us into this. But they were like this to begin with, so they have no fucking right to say that.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours.
Oh my god.
We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
What's your point?
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Like Elysium?
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
So, we can attack him to take him prisoner, or kill him, but by doing that, he kills the hostages. Or, we let him go, and he lives to fight another day. I'm gonna let him go. We will see him again.
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Bastard. 3 minutes. Two bombs down. 2 bombs remaining, I mean. past the sentry. All demolition charges have been deactivated. Yeah.
He left. Is that all right?
It was the only option.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region.
We did it.
But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
She's fine.
Valak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
I'm not like him.
Yeah, he could. Valak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Ms. Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists.
Excuse me.
But I'm not going to sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Only temporarily.
Valak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow. And the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts.
I get you,
Time
man.
for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Heavy armor.
I need that heavy armor.
I hope you get good use out of it.
About your 3 engineers.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
They didn't make it.
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Colossus 8. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful. Let's go open up and save the hostages.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
That's not my way.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
You know what's really fucked up right now? The music playing in the background, I'm 1000% sure, is the music that plays when you end up having sex later in the game. And they're playing it during a moment where, like, my brother's dead. Oh, I'm so sad. Is that who
Your
died?
brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
Of course.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Commander Shepard.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
You want to know what that little bit of information means? He was sent here by the government, by their government, to take down the humans. So the Batarian government is not to be trusted.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of his kids signed up.
Excuse me.
He'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? Why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Alright. Everyone's safe. We did what we could. So let's get the hell out of here. What do you think of this little area, by the way? I meant to ask you that because of the tree. What kind of tree is it? I'd believe it. Because I know trees like that exist, I just couldn't tell you where they're from. Yeah, okay. So, there is, at least 2 more things we're going to do before the episode is over. We are going to find, the last of the writings, because we need it for a side quest down the line. And we're going to deal with the last Cerberus thing right here. Let's see. Marine Sea. Vostok. I don't remember if I came here before. But it says that there's one here.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
I'll come back right now. Matriarch's writings recovered. Is that it? Exogeny facility. The writings you discovered have contributed greatly to the understanding of Asari history and culture. Okay. So now that that's done, I didn't expect that to be actually done so quick, if I'm being honest. There is only one more thing we need to do. That's... destroy the main Cerberus space. Montano system and the Maroon Sea cluster. Light metal. Prothean data disk. Nothing. Okay, this is the planet we need to go to. Another asteroid. Rex and Tally. Ooh. Look at the planet. It seems pretty cozy. Let's see, where do we go from here? Oh god, come on. Ah, come on. Oh, fucking hell. Come on, don't tell me. Okay, good. Just can't go that stupid gap. Are you serious right now? I'm tempted just to go fucking back and leave the planet, because this shit's fucking annoying. Thank God. Oh. Minerals.
I'm a little busy here.
And enemies? Husks.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
So this is the Geth.
Powering up.
Why are they here? Don't tell me that was it. I guess that was it. This area was just here for no reason. Sludge canister? Oh. They were hiding in the sludge. Gross. The rest of these locations better be worth it. That's it again. It was just more shit. I'm gonna try to hurry this up because it is getting late. And I don't want to just fucking be doing some mission that's barely anything. Yeah, but it's also annoying to traverse. It is pretty though, I will give it that. Come on, God. I'm just trying to make it over this stupid ridge. Come on. Come on. Oh, there is something here. A colonial pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus crews have a lot to answer for. So... hold on, sorry, my fucking eye is just hella watering right now. So, I'm gonna get out of here, but I'm gonna end the episode after one more thing, and it's gonna be actually exciting. And, you know, not bullshit. To get you hyped for the next episode. Where the hell's the damn ship? Civilians structure, civilian structure. Before we leave, I'm gonna flip over the ship. Oh my. Thank you. There's some debris that we need to collect before we leave. Hopefully after this I never have to come back to this piss hole again. It's pretty, but you're not the one having a walker. Imagine having to go back and forth from one side to the other on foot. This place would be a nightmare to get across to. But I'd be lying if I say I wouldn't, I don't see the value in living here. Fuck intimidate. We'll do more side quests in the next episode probably, but that's gonna be for next time. We are gonna do the big one. Actually, wait, let me save before I even do any of that. We are gonna do Virmire. At least the first part of it, which shouldn't be more than like 10 minutes, if that. That's all the way over here. Planets here and there. Nothing too interesting. Virmire. Virmire is a lush frontier world, ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers make it an unappeasing homestead. So, it's perfect, it's beautiful, but because it's so close to the fucking part of space where there is no government, it's not worth colonizing. We're gonna do Ashley and Caden.
I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. Got a clean drop, Commander.
Good job, Joker.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Look at these little animal things. I think it's a type of crustacean. I'm gonna tell you this now. Vermeer is where shit gets real. Like, extra real. So I'm just gonna tell you this now. Some bad shit happens here. Because Saren is getting up to something on this planet. Got on the way of my tire. Excuse me. Yeah, look at that fucking view. I have to press here? I guess not.
There's the artillery that's keeping Normandy at bay.
Down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to move out, Commander.
The guns are down, so that means the ship can land safely. And the gate is down too, so we can get out of here. See that there. Oh god, one more barrier.
That's the last one. We should be able to reach the
Hell yeah.
Solarian camp.
Before we end the episode, you're gonna learn about something huge. And like, when I say huge, I mean actually, like, what the fuck? Eh. We're almost done though, don't worry.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
Oh. Okay. Shit, just up ahead. Yep, there it is.
There's the Solarian camp.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Captain Kirahi is pretty cool. Status?
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
Are you kidding?
That's just great. What now?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
Sorry, they're not coming.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
The type of research. Do you know what he's doing here?
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
He's
Apparently
breeding
Saren has discovered a
Krogan.
cure for the genophage.
And a cure for the genophage.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll listen to me.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
I understand.
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the
So-
meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Okay.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Oh,
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
Speak to the Krogan. Settle him down. I don't want any loose cannon.
The mission will succeed. The captain will not have it any other way.
Before I talk to Rex, let me see. Oh, Liara.
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
We better succeed, human. We still feel the toll of the Krogan rebellion.
What? There was supposed to be a guy who can get stuck. Unless he's over there.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission.
Can't have
Or
much.
anything
Just
else?
tell me what you
we
have of it.
We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base.
Your request never came
That much
through.
is clear.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Council license. Grenade upgrade. And some... Oh, man. Some top-end weapons. But this is where things are gonna come to a head. Saren is using the Krogan here, 100%. And he found a cure for the genophage. Rex understands this, but he's pissed because... Well, how would you feel if you had a chance to cure something that's been haunting your people for over 100 years? So we gotta talk to him.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
So I'm gonna tell you this now. Rex can die in this conversation. If we didn't do his side missions and weren't friendly to him, we would have to kill him in this conversation. It's not that simple.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Oh! I wouldn't do this otherwise.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni. They neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Deal. So we saved Rex's life. You know what's fucked up? If we didn't have the points to not kill him in this conversation, we don't even be the ones to kill him. You know who kills him? Ashley. Well, she technically has our back because Rex would have killed us. Because I'm gonna tell you this now, Rex is faster on the gun than we are.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
It's funny you mention that. I'm not gonna tell you because spoilers. She gets better. I'm being serious. She does. You got a plan?
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
So a nuke.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where?
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
Sounds risky.
We won't be able to meet their force head on.
Definitely not. But I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
You'll be killed.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
That's a bold
You
request.
expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Okay. Captain, who do you need?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these 2 will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
So let me tell you this. One person is going to arm the nuke. The other person is going to... back them up. Basically, we're splitting both of them up. I say... Hold on, let me see. Because I forget what this even does, really. I say give him... Ashley.
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
They're going to... he basically is saying he's going to try to outrun the nuke.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Eigor, Manavai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Give me a quick rundown of the plan again.
You are Team Shadow. We will create a distraction while you infiltrate the base. Make your way to the breeding grounds at the heart of the facility. Disable the AA guns so the Normandy can land and deliver the nuke. If we get that far, we'll try to help you with guns, but don't count on it. Once you have the bomb, place it next to the geothermal taps. Then get out before it detonates.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Let's go.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
After this cutscene,
Well, this is
stream is over.
Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
What is it?
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
We're a team.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We're still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
He's gonna give a speech.
You all know the mission and what is at stake.
And it's a pretty good speech.
I have come to trust each of you with my life. But I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. A silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line.
Yeah.
Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
I hope I meet you again too, dude. So Ashley is out of commission for this mission. So what we're going to do, we're going to take Liara and Garrus. No. Liara and Rex. No, Garrus. No, Rex, fuck it. So he can get some payback.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Affirmative.
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Alright. That's gonna be it for the stream. Is that it? Oh, I need to get rid of some crap. Okay. So this is going to be it for the stream. Next episode, we will take down Saren. Or will we? Because yeah, I do want, before going into Star Wars, I do want to do one more just to finish up this mission specifically. That'll be for next time. And then I actually do want to say something. The next episode, after Mass Effect, I'm going to do something special. I'm going to finish Star Wars. So that means after this next episode of Mass Effect, I'm just going to play through Star Wars and I think one other game, I forget, to finish it off. And because then after I finish Star Wars, we're going to do Onimusha when it comes out next month. Oh, and then Days Gone too, because Days Gone fucking comes out today. But that'll be next time. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Thank you to my beautiful wife who's fading away in the bed. And I will see you all next time. Anyways, thank you and goodbye.